Hello and welcome to the first of my Windows Vista tutorials brought to you by Eternal Phoenix Computing, computing made effortless. This tutorial will walk you through how to customize both the Start menu and the Taskbar, both of which are the most used components of any Windows OS or operating system. Now the Taskbar consists of three main parts: the notification area where you have your clock and your volume and that kind of thing, your main part of your taskbar right here, which has your taskbar buttons, which any open application you have will most likely be put in here, otherwise it will be put into the system tray. There's also the quick launch and the start menu button. Now under the start menu here, if you click on the start menu button, you have your search, power and lock, and also the rest of your shutdown and switching screens, that kind of thing, logging off your user and locking. Then you have your system links right here. You also have your personal links up here, which documents, pictures, that kind of thing. Over here you have your most frequently or recently used programs list. You have your pinned programs right here, and you have your all programs right here, which will lead you to the rest of your programs. Now the highlighted ones are recently installed programs. Now I've already customized my start menu, as print and run commands are not normally on here, and I also removed the games and a couple other things from this, but I'm going to show you how you can do that yourself. Now if you right click on the taskbar here, you have a links shortcut bar here. I would click on properties, and you can see here you have your taskbar options to either show your quick launch or group similar taskbar items. I would recommend having your taskbar items similarly grouped, and also to show the quick launch because it's a neat and easy way to have access to your programs. Also, keeping the taskbar on top of other windows, that is a good thing to have, just because you might need something or want to switch a program or that kind of thing without having to find your taskbar. Auto hide the taskbar I do not use, but what it does is it minimizes the taskbar into the bottom of your window. So if you mouse over the bottom of your window or screen, it will pull up the taskbar. And I have the taskbar locked because I've already set all my settings and I do not want any of them changed. Under the start menu here, we can customize the start menu. I have store and display a list of recently opened applications off because it's a privacy issue. I have other people who use this computer, and I do not want them seeing what I've recently used. And you can actually change this here, the list of recently opened applications. You can change how many of them are shown under customize. Right here, you can show or tell it how many to show. Then under internet link, you can show it, tell it which internet browser you want to use on your start menu here. So it'll just choose these two links, and I have mine set to Office, Outlook, and Mozilla Firefox, which I highly recommend over IE or Internet Explorer. As far as links on the start menu itself, I have computer, I display that link, connect to, and control panel. I disable default programs, that link. I have documents on there. I took off the favorite menu and the games and help menus. I left highlighted newly installed programs because I think that's very helpful. If you forgot, oh well, what did I recently install, it's easy enough to find it. I have music networking on there. Networking just because I have a lot of network computers and I like easy access to them. Music is on there, of course. Got a lot of music. Personal folder, you can leave that on there. Basically, the way Windows Vista works with programs in its documents folders, you no longer have a My Documents folder. You have your user folder and then your documents folder underneath that. So it's a little different setup, and I'll show you that in one of my other videos. Pictures, print and run commands. I turn off all the search links and options just because it slows down your computer to have to index everything. System administrative tools. Actually, I want to turn this on, and I'm going to do that now. And I use large icons because it's a little bit easier to see. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. I'm going to come over to the notification area, and since this is a desktop, it's not going to have the power thing here. If it's a laptop, I would suggest having this checked. Hiding inactive icons, a word of advice on that: you don't want to hide the icons, you want to eliminate the icons, and it will speed up your startup time, and I'll show you how to do that through msconfig in a later video also. Under toolbars here, I would recommend having Windows Media Player as a or actually, you know what, I have iTunes, so I'm going to use iTunes as my default music player, but this just puts it as a little toolbar down here when it's playing, when you minimize it. Then of course quick launch. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply, since I think that's all I need to do, and hit OK. And here you can see it's changed my taskbar. I've only got 4 items in my recently used programs list. I got a few pinned ones, and that's basically it. That's how you would customize the start menu and taskbar. This has been a video from Eternal Phoenix Computing, Computing Made Effortless. Thank you for watching.